For years, advocates have been pushing for change and acceptance for something basic: hair. Hair discrimination is against the law in 22 states, but not here in Ohio. Our New Yorker has been covering this story for our series, The Next 400, and she joins us live now from the State House in Columbus. Sia, there's a new push to make this kind of discrimination illegal.
Sarah, it's called the Crown Act, which stands for Create a Respectful and Open Workplace for Natural Hair. And this is the third time that lawmakers are considering this bill, House Bill 178, which would ban hair discrimination in public schools and workplaces. Now, today here at the State House, people came down from Cleveland to advocate and encourage lawmakers to pass the Crown. This morning, dozens from the Cleveland chapter of the NAACP boarded the bus to head down to the State House in Columbus to advocate for House Bill 178, also known as the Crown Act. Since 2020, State Representative Juanita Brent has been advocating for the law that would ban hair discrimination in public schools and workplaces, but it has failed to get a vote.
This is my third time introducing the Crown Act, my third time. I'm very consistent, very persistent, and very determined to do this.
But last week, she reintroduced the bill with bipartisan support from co-sponsor Representative Jamie Callender. Since inception in 2019, the Crown Act combats hair discrimination by ensuring that hairstyles historically associated with race, such as afros, braids, locks, and natural hair, are protected in public schools and workplaces. More than 100 people were there as the sponsors reaffirmed their commitment to pass this into law.
The state of Ohio needs to know that we have to take this seriously within the state of Ohio. And if Texas can pass this with Governor Abbott having a whole press conference about this, then Ohio, the least we can do is let people know that your curls, your fro, your braids mean something.
The Crown Act is law in 22 states, but it's not yet federal law. Representative Callender told me it's a shame that something so basic has to be lobbied for, but he's on board to get this over the finish line.
It was an eye-opener for me because I had no idea. I would have never thought that it was an issue until I saw it firsthand. And that was in probably 1997. So this is something that's long overdue.
The day of events continued with a panel discussion in the State House Theater called All Hair is Good Hair, where there was a Q&A about the Crown Act. Advocates also gathering to snap what they're calling this historic photo in the chambers, with the co-sponsors at the top, both vowing to pass the Crown here in the state of Ohio once and for all.
It's going to get across the finish line this year, and you're part of getting it there.
The bill has had 2 official hearings. The next steps are to get this out of committee and to the House floor for an official vote. We will keep you updated on air and online. Reporting live from the State House in Columbus for the Next 400, New Yorker 19 News.